Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know. And for today's video, I have some new makeup and I just wanted to try these out and just talk to you guys. So if you guys do like the traditional, like old-fashioned testing out new makeup products, definitely give this video a thumbs up, and then also don't forget to subscribe before you go if you do like what you see. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, guys. So first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to do some setting spray. So I have the Catrice HD Active Performance Freezing Spray. You can get this brand at the drugstore. I have a good mix of drugstore and then also higher end products. It is a pretty intense mist, but I kind of like it. Evenly distributed the product everywhere, even though it was pretty intense. So next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is brows. So I have the Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil, and I have mine in the shade Ash, which I don't know if this is going to be a really good color for me, but we're going to go ahead and try it out anyways. And it has a spoolie on one end and then also a really fine tip at the other. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to pick that up, but a really fine tip at the other, and it isn't like a circular one. It's kind of like a little angled, if you guys could see. And we're going to go ahead and spoolie the brows. I'm going to outline my brows first. Oh yeah, I don't think this is the color for me at all. My brows are going to be pretty light, but I also feel like the pigmentation is not really there. Maybe it's the color, but I'm having to press on really hard to even like achieve any color. Like kind of pressing down so hard that I keep on having to twist this up. So I feel like I would go through this really fast. And for the price, I'm gonna be honest, like first impression, not really feeling it. Okay, I feel like this is as good as it's gonna get, and I'm not really a fan. Not really liking this. So I definitely say pass on that. You can get more affordable options, like Maybelline has some really good brow pencils, ColourPop, we have L'Oreal. Like there are so many more affordable brow pencils that I kind of like. Or if you want to go more high-end, Benefit, I love their brow pencil. Definitely give that a shot. This, not really a fan of. Next we're going to go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Grip Primer. This is a long wear foundation grip primer. I feel like I tried this. 99% sure I have, but I just had a little mini open one and I didn't have any other new primers. I didn't really find any newer primers, but I'm going to go ahead and try this little guy out. It's almost a full face, guys. One face gripping primer that I actually have been enjoying lately is the Milk one. That really makes my foundation stay in place like all day. This right off the bat feels a little bit more slippery. I feel like right off the bat with the Milk one, there is a little bit more of a grip. Yeah, this really feels slippery. Right off the bat, I feel like the Milk one is going to get you a lot more grip and just really makes your makeup stay in place all day. But we're going to go ahead and play with the eyes. I actually have some new brushes over here as well. This is from BH Cosmetics. I believe this is sold out, but I have heard amazing things about this. Or this mini eye brushes, so I'm going to try to go ahead and just use these. And then for the eyeshadow, I found this on Ulta and I thought it was just so darn adorable. This is a Wet n Wild Color Icon Calm Me Sunshine palette, and they had this in a few different color stories. I just really like this one. You guys know I love my nudes. I have used the Color Icon line in the past and I actually really do enjoy them. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, I gotta try it. Okay, so my nail went in it already, obviously, but this is a color store. I feel like it just looks so darn pretty. Okay, so what we are going to do first is take the fluffy brush. This is the number 6, and I'm gonna mix between this shade and this shade and just pop that right into my crease. Did I use eye primer? No, I didn't. I almost forgot eye primer, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for eye primer, I don't have a new eye primer, so we are gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito concealer. I feel like eye primers, a lot of companies don't come out with new eye primers ever, so I have a few that like I always gravitate towards. If you guys do want a video on that, definitely let your girl know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this for eyeshadow primer. This is also really good if you just want to even out your base for your eyelids. And it kind of just makes it a little bit more even, as you guys could see. Now we're going to tap into this shade and this shade. In our crease, there's a lot of back from it. I don't mind kickback, you guys know. I really like this brush. This is incredibly soft and really easy to just blend out. I feel like this is a really good brush to kind of diffuse colors out as like the last step and kind of blend it. I like that. Okay, so we're gonna go into this shade right here, and I'm kind of gonna do the same exact thing, starting on the outer edge of my eye, blend that right into the crease, trying not to go above the crease. Now I'm gonna go back into this shade and kind of just blend that together to get rid of any harsh lines. Again, I'm still using the same exact brush. I really like this brush. Let me go ahead and take this shade right here and pop that all over my lid. I don't think this is gonna pay off at all. Yeah, okay, so I'm literally like digging, you guys can see, really digging in there. Not getting anything. Let me try using my finger. These are more so like toppers. Oh no, I don't think this is gonna come off at all. Okay, let's try a different shade. Let's try this shade over here. Okay, that one I get a little bit more color. Okay, let me try that with a brush because my nails are kind of long. I feel like using your fingers is definitely the way to go with this because I'm not really getting that much payoff, and I'm like really digging in there. I feel like even the shimmers, they're not as intense as I'd like. Like I feel like they're a little dull and it just doesn't really sit well with the eye. I'm really upset this color did not work out. I am going to go ahead and take that same packer brush and go into this brown shade. I feel like the mattes in here are really, really pretty. Not really a fan of the shimmers or the glitters though. Next up we have some foundation, or not even foundation, we have a CC cream. So we have the e.l.f. Camo CC cream. I have been wanting to try this for the longest time. This might be a little bit too light for me. We're gonna go ahead and see. I have mine in the shade Fair 120N. I did hear that this ran a little bit dark, so I was gonna get light because I have been not self-tanning at all, but the review said that it actually was too, like the lights were actually too dark, so I was like, oh, let me actually go down a shade. This is a color correcting, full coverage, and natural finish CC cream. It does come in a pump, which to me reminds me of the It Cosmetics CC cream, but we're gonna go ahead and just pump some on our face. Oh yeah, it might be too light, but we have bronzer and stuff. I'd rather have it be too light than too dark. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the BH number 2 brush and blend. Ooh, that is full coverage. They were not playing. So I'm kind of going in stippling motions. It did look a little white compared to like the rest of my face, but to my neck, it actually doesn't look too light. And as far as the brush, I like how I can stipple with it, and then also I can like rub and blend. Oh no, it is pretty light. Whew. I'm gonna see if we can make this work. So I feel like the coverage is actually pretty good, even using it with a brush. It was really, really easy to blend out, and honestly, like it just kind of looks like my skin, it's just better. I feel like it looks really, really pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and use the Mega Lash Incognito concealer. This may help to warm me up a little bit and to bring a little bit more color to the face. I'm gonna use the brush, kind of just stipple. I like that concealer. Wow. Alright, that felt incredibly light on the skin. Very, very easy to blend out. I want to say like medium coverage. So next up, before we set the whole entire face, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Putty Blush. I have mine in the shade Tahini. I heard that these were amazing, so I could not wait to go ahead and give these a try. So this is what the packaging looks like. It kind of just looks exactly like their other like putty packaging. And then this is a color that looks so pretty. I am so excited. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and use the number 3 brush. I'm just gonna lightly, ooh, it's pretty light actually. I'm like really digging in there, and I didn't see any pigment come off on the brush, but it's there. You can definitely build this up, kind of like the diffuseness of this truthfully. That's actually a really pretty color. So we're going to go ahead and powder up our face. So we're going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. We're going to start off with tapping out our under eyes, getting rid of the creases, and then powdering up our whole entire face. Ooh, that really mattified me. Okay, I'm gonna do one side at a time so you could see how matte this really gets you. Whoa, look at that difference compared to that. You guys could see like right off my forehead that difference. Whoa, if you are oily, give this a shot. I actually really like this, especially for like middle of day touch-ups. We're gonna go ahead and finish up the lower lash line before we move on to the rest of the face. We're gonna keep that really simple because honestly I'm not really a fan of the eye look, so I'm just gonna mix this shade and a little bit of that shade right underneath and just blend. But we're gonna go ahead and bronze up the skin, so we're gonna be using the NYX matte bronzer, and I have mine in the shade medium. It looks like this. It looks a little dark. I think it looks really nice. Now we're gonna go ahead and try the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edits Sculpture Palette, and this is currently on sale, I believe, at Sephora as well. Look at how pretty. Okay, so I'm going to mix just the top 3 shades and just lightly highlight my face. This is going to give a really light highlighted look, like very fresh, very natural, but this is really pretty for those natural days. I feel like this is really pretty. Honestly, I really like these palettes in general. I feel like they're pretty expensive, but I am a fan. I do like them. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and do some mascara. So I have the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Mascara. I have this in the shade Black is Black. I actually saw this on TikTok, and this girl was raving about it, and I was like, let me give it a try. So this is what the packaging looks like. Ooh, the wand kind of looks cool. I don't think I've ever seen a wand look like that. That actually looks really cool. I'm going to use that really cool bendy part to do it actually. This is definitely a drier formula than like what I'm used to. It does a really good job at coating like the outer part of my eye, where usually I have to go in and like do that separately. It just makes my eyelashes look longer. It really doesn't give them a curl. I mean, it doesn't clump up, which is good, but I have other mascaras from the drugstore that I definitely like better than this, like right off the bat. It does make them look really long, maybe for like a natural lash, or if you're somebody who likes more of a lengthening mascara, you're probably gonna like this, but for volume, I really don't see the big whoop with it. I don't feel like it really makes my lashes look very voluminous or curled or anything like that, so I would probably pass on that too. For a lip liner, I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the shade Iconic Nude. I really like Charlotte Tilbury's lip liners. They are pretty pricey. If you're looking for another affordable lip liner that is like amazing, go with the LA colors. They are so good. I'm going to go ahead and outline and kind of overdraw a little bit. Alright, I actually really like that lip liner. So we're going to go in with the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Color, and we have this in the shade, what shade is this? 230 Caramel Crush. So this is step number 1. Again, I saw this on TikTok. I feel like I used this like so many years ago when they first came out. This is supposed to stay on for a really long time. We're gonna see. Actually it does. Oh, I actually really like this color. So step 2 is this balm. Ooh, that makes it look really juicy, and just a tiny bit came off, but not that much. Ooh, that looks nice. Now to set the whole entire face, we're gonna go back in with the Catrice HD Active Performing Spray. I'm gonna let that dry, and then I will be back and just tell you guys some standout products. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. So some standout products to me right off of the bat. I really loved the Urban Decay All Nighter Powder. Truthfully, I feel like this mattified my skin so much. You guys saw that difference. I really like this. If you're oily, you're really gonna like this. Another standout product to me, I really loved the brushes, like literally all of the brushes. I feel like it's a really good deal. If they're available, I'm gonna link them. I believe again that they're sold out, but I feel like this is such an amazing set. I literally did my whole entire face with just these brushes, and for me, using a brush to actually use my foundation doesn't really happen that often. I am definitely more of a sponge girl, but I actually really liked that. I felt like it distributed the product, really easy to blend, buff, everything, you know. Really liked the putty blush. I feel like it was really easy to build up that color, which to me is important. I don't want it to be like too intense and just difficult to blend out. I actually really think that it looks pretty. I also really liked the concealer. The concealer I feel like covered my deep dark under eye circles. You could still kind of see them, but for a drugstore product, I feel like it's really good. If I use some of my color corrector, I feel like this, you would not be able to tell that I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. I also really like the e.l.f. Camo CC cream as well. I feel like the color definitely matches me now. When I first applied it, I was a little nervous and I was like, I'm gonna have to scrap this whole entire freaking video, but I did not. I feel like it definitely looks a lot better now, especially with the bronzer and all that stuff on. So this I actually really like. I feel like it was very easy to blend, covered up like my redness that I had going on. I know I had a few acne marks that were kind of healing, and I feel like this blended it out super full coverage. Like, it is amazing. So I really like this. If you have not given this a shot, definitely do. I feel like this was a little bit more of a natural, but more so on the luminous side finish, because I felt really luminous when I put this on. So I am oily, so I'm very curious about how this is going to work. I'm going to wear this for a few hours, so I will definitely keep you guys posted in the description or the comments about how this worked for my super oily skin. But right off the bat, I feel like it looked really pretty. It really reminded me of the It Cosmetics one, which is kind of crazy because this is like 14 bucks and that is like 20 something bucks, 30 bucks. Some products that I just did not like. I did not like the Wet n Wild Color Icon palette. The shimmers in here I feel like really didn't pack a punch. I'm really disappointed in this one shade because I felt like it was like the prettiest shade ever. Didn't really like this. Mascara definitely lengthened my lashes, but that's kind of all it did. It didn't do anything else. I really liked the wand itself though, like that curve. It was very easy to get that outer corner of my eye, but did it give me volume or anything like that? No, definitely not at all. The Hourglass brow pencil, I did not like it all either. I feel like the pigmentation just wasn't there, and I was pressing down really hard. I thought that I would get a little something out of it. Not really a fan. And then everything else I was kind of like, oh, not bad, didn't love, didn't hate, you know. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and then also don't forget to subscribe before you go if you did like what you saw, so you can be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and if you hit that post notification bell, you will get notified of all my future uploads. I usually do upload every Tuesday and Thursday, but I hope that you guys are doing well and that you guys are safe, and I will see you guys in a few days in my next video. Bye!